Trying to get some sun on her face.
Yeah. She might enjoy the scenery as well.
Yeah, break her a piece of the sugar cane off and let her chew on it. Sugar will make her go crazy.
We still want to sleep tonight. She's been a blessing so far, but
I wish we could
excessive amount of sugar.
plant this much sugar cane in a farm.
Fucking right. I wish we could plant this much in general, but I get why we can't.
Yeah.
Kind of wishing I could fix some of this on the way through.
That'd be awesome if that was a thing.
Nobody would know. It'd be fun.
Well, there's
I
so
mean, I know
much
they
of
use
it.
it for the rum and stuff. I know they can use it for certain things, but it's locked for a lot.
Honestly, I think if you could harvest all this sugar cane, you probably would never need sugar cane ever again.
Oh yeah, it's too much.
You can start so many
I
businesses
still don't know
with
where the
that.
pineapples are.
Candy empire.
You don't know where they are, Raven?
No, I don't. I haven't been able to find them.
I can show you, or they can show you, but I don't think we're gonna have time this one.
No,
but
no, I ain't worried about it right now. Later,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, doors.
Every time, it's such a beautiful place to come to.
It really, this is gorgeous.
I
I'm
appreciate
only
it.
slightly jealous.
They were only just a little bit Jill.
I don't know if you guys ever saw the back of it neither. It's huge.
No, I never have. I've never been up this way.
I'll be honest, I got
dang.
lost in
This
this
is actually
area
my
once.
first time in the mansion.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I
We'll
couldn't
get
find my
our,
way back out of the
villa.
property
Don't
for a
worry.
while.
Well, come on in, have a seat. I will be right back.
No worries.
Alright.
We'll get
Oh, it's
that.
beautiful. If you guys haven't seen, like,
We're living at Red Scale or not.
yeah, Siobhan, have Trina give you a tour. I mean, it's a really nice place.
I can't get this chair. I want this chair next to you. To like, hold on.
You have to like endlessly try. It's annoying. Do you want me to move out so maybe you can get a better angle?
No, let me try like. Well, now it's just taking yours. I don't know why I can't get. For fuck's sake, why is it taking the other one?
Honestly, I blame Felix.
I mean, I thought load skin to get the mud off of me like 5 minutes ago and it still hasn't happened.
You might also just need a bath.
It's actually not letting me.
Let me try.
Yeah, it's not letting me sit in that chair. I don't know why. It's stupid.
I know, as soon as I sit down, that shit's gonna work. There it goes.
Never mind, Felix got naked for a minute there.
I mean, that's just Felix things.
Here we go.
There we go. Yes, sitting on the wrong side, but okay.
I end
Oh,
up in the lap.
should we sit on all the same
No,
sides?
no,
Oh,
we're
no,
sitting on the wrong side, right side.
There's no worries. I don't think there's any real sides that you need to be sitting on.
No, we tend to just always stick to the same side.
Oh,
It's,
gotcha.
creatures of habit, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
understandable. Sorry, I had to change out of those clothes.
Oh, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Tried the other one, didn't work.
Next, you're gonna end up in Gonzalo's lap.
Please don't.
I ain't gonna sit in your damn lap.
Howdy, Jose.
Guarantee you.
No.
Hola.
Yeah. Trina heading up here.
Yeah. Filling
Okay.
our flask.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I
Big
like
Young.
that you're sleeping. Also, yeah, I could use a shower as well. Jesus Christ.
One
Howdy.
day. Okay, last person we're waiting on is Lars. Okay. How's the baby, by the way?
She's been a doll. I barely have any troubles with her. She sleeps a lot. She giggles a lot.
Yeah,
I believe
she's
her
good
mother
baby.
takes most of the
Yeah,
care
no,
of
I
her during
do.
the night.
Yeah. She's still playing with that little donkey toy. Yeah, she is.
Yes, she loves it.
Oh, good. So let's get down to business. What? First of all, how much do you remember?
I don't remember too much, to be honest. But did you guys ever make it to the ice lake?
I believe so.
Yes, we did.
Well, I don't know. Like me personally, I don't remember. I just woke in Armadillo. My horse was not in the stables, and there was no cocaine in my my bags, which I most certainly stuck in my bags before. So there must have happened something.
Yeah, I think something did happen.
And we didn't find anyone. Not the guy that we needed to find.
No, we didn't either. Last thing I remember, we were heading up to Coulter without anything, just hoping to catch whoever had them.
Yeah.
And I remember
same.
feeling pretty fucking stupid for some reason. As if I just walked straight out into the open and let myself get shot. Or something like that. I just remember a feeling of self-hate and dumbassery. But we had talked before when we were heading up there, and the one thing that we had agreed on was if your crew, if we had seen y'all and you had the hostage, we were not going to attack y'all.
I mean, that's much appreciated. That's one thing for sure, and I think most of us agreed on the same sentiment. Because at this point, right, I don't really fucking care if you get the orders, or we get the orders, or the Roofers get the fucking orders, as long as they stay away from the constituents and the Solomons. Did you know that the Syndicate was also involved?
Yeah, we may have shot a few of them up at Raskeller, actually.
Oh, okay, so it was you.
That explains that.
Okay.
We shot the rest of. Oh no, did we axe? Did
No,
you axe?
You axed the rest of them.
axed them.
I was wondering because I
Ask them a
only seen,
question.
yeah, we only seen 3 of them, so they must have had some more show up to get them or something.
Yeah. So we rolled into Rathskeller, and these guys, like, we're like, oh shit, these guys are fucking down. The hell happened here? So we load them up on the horses because we're not assholes, right? We're like, we'll drop them off at the medicos. And then 2 of their friends come rolling in with their guns up, and we're of course with their guns down. So the hands go up and go like, okay, listen, look, I mean, look, we didn't shoot them down. We were just gonna take them to the medicos. This is my distillery, so I don't know what fucking happened. They like kind of went off guard, and they're like, oh yeah, no, just get the bodies of the horses. And then I just thought to myself, like, look, I can either take out the competition there and then, or be a nice guy. And that's when I stuck my axe in the back of the head of one of them and accidentally hit my wife and then killed the other.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, no, we're talking about that later.
Yeah, that sounds like a conversation for later, for sure. But yeah, I'm really glad that we both agreed unanimously to fuck the syndicate.
Well, they
great.
showed up. I think it was them. That's who
In
showed up in
Paraiso.
Paraiso, right?
Yeah, they were
like,
all like dressed up nicely.
They were wearing masks when we caught them on Rathskeller, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, they wore masks in Paradiso as well, but they came rolling into town, and it's like asking questions who we were, why the 6 of us were there, and it's like, well, we live here, so I don't know what you want. And he's like, yeah, well, it's rather quiet around here. It's like, yeah, the whole population is sitting on these horses, so like, come on, guys.
But then Law came and interrupted,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
no.
couldn't get him.
Yeah, Swift came with a few of the other guys, and they were still masked up. We weren't, so they gave them a lot of shit. It's like afterwards, it's like, oh yeah, Gonzalo, who were these guys? It's like, well, I'm guessing the syndicate. And that's when we found them at Rathskeller afterwards and took care of the rest.
Man, those law was all over us in New Mexico. They every town we went to. That who's the head out there? So who was like
Jake.
leading them? Jake.
Yeah.
Like Wolf.
I've shot him before.
I mean, a lot of
Shoot him
people
again.
shot him.
Right.
Tina, sometimes he's an idiot, right? But at least he's our idiot. So
I don't know about that.
I mean, he seems to fear a lot more for his life than people like Jack Gray. So
I don't know.
could be
Like,
worse.
my working relationship with Jake is muy bueno. There's a sort of mutual respect, and he can't really fucking pin me on anything. So he plays along nicely.
That's good. At least you've got that. If you got one that you can play nicely with, you know, I'll shoot him for you. How's that sound?
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I think Jake realizes very well that there's no non-criminals in New Mexico. So he lives in a fucking hotbed of people that wrongdo the law. And I think that he thinks that as long as we do it outside of New Mexico, he's not too bothered with it. He knows that he can't touch us, but I mean, he will not stop down from a fight either.
So, what was he thinking coming here? Like, well, back on topic. Sorry about that. What's your idea?
One,
Well,
we gotta
really-
stop the Solomons and the constituents some way.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Absolutely.
for certain. And I think we need to think of a way of whatever happened up north to be prevented.
Yeah, that was that was
The fact that we both sides don't have a recollection of it is kind of telling.
yeah.
So I have somewhat an idea of what happened.
How's this sound? How about these trips, events, whatever you want to call them, they seem to happen after a storm, typically an hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
How about next time one happens, mayhaps we could reach out to each other, hopefully within the day beforehand. You know, sometimes we've got a whole day to plan,
Yeah.
and we can at least agree on certain terms. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
no,
sounds like a good plan.
yeah, Trina. The terms, I don't care about that. Like, we would have split the ones if we would have got this. We would have split it with you if you guys wanted it. I mean, I don't. That's not the. It's for fun, you know. It's to have fun and have a good time. But we don't want others to continuously prosper. You know what I mean? At the detriment of everybody else. I'm getting a little tired of the way they've been kind of. I don't want to say stacking the deck, but it's definitely been working in the favor of certain few.
Yeah, it does seem like some things that we thought were clear are bendable for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some just at least we can iron out if there's some issue over what the plan is.
Mm-hmm.
I
At
see.
least we
Yeah.
can agree on some things.
Like, and when it
Definitely.
comes to it, right? I don't want anyone to be suspicious of like working in corporation or anything. Like, if it have to come to it, then by all means we do a fist fight, we do a firefight. I'm not too bothered about that, right? We take our injuries and that's it. But if we can prevent some sort of things, then that would be better.
I would love it if we could count on each other in the next event.
Definitely. 1000%. Also, a little off topic, but we would definitely like to help in touching oil drilling expeditions that people might find themselves on, because I'm definitely looking for them to do that anywhere close to us. So, yeah, if you guys are down for that, we're definitely down to help.
Oh, you heard about that?
I
Oh,
did
yes.
after the fact. Unfortunately, I was not awake, and I didn't hear. But yeah, after.
Have
So-
sorry, go ahead.
After Rhiannon passed away, right, we went to Solomon Town a few days later, and we were there with Sonia, and there was a lot of annoyance. So we were wondering what it was, and I don't think it's the oil rig that was hit. I don't know where I heard that. But they were talking about an accident or like a mishap from you guys' side.
I think the first one was an accident, yeah. The second one, we only heard about it being people who may have sounded similar to us, but they were dressed different and had masks on, so who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people with a lot of fantasy, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
That's disappointing. Yeah.
Sorry for that.
It's all right. We know how it goes, especially with the Solomons. But if y'all ever see there's smoke coming from your side, you just let us know.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still gonna be drilling in New Mexico. To be honest, they might actually move back after what you did.
Good.
What happened with us wasn't in New Mexico. It was around Strawberry area.
Yeah, so normally they used to drill right in front of Rathskeller, and Pancho taxed them for it, and I think they now that they, I don't know why there's suddenly oil up in the fucking north, right? Out of all fucking things, do they need that as well? But that's beside the fucking point.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they wanted to get away from Pancho and now are seeking these other spots, and yeah, they're trying to drill there, but maybe they come down now again. They're not too happy with the Roofless either.
Oh no, how terrible.
Yeah, my heart weeps.
Yeah.
And between us, we already decided next time we see them at Rascal, we're going to send a crew at them ourselves. So I think they're going to get hit at all opportunities.
Good. After whatever happened today, I ain't I ain't feeling too forgiving towards them.
No.
For sure. Yeah, no,
I mean,
it's just. Go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. No, you first.
No, I was just gonna say there's a frustration level, and they have to realize that people will get frustrated if every advantage is skewed a little bit. You know what I mean? And they don't seem to understand that, and they think it's okay to continue to leverage that and act like they're deserving of that. And I think that cockiness is what's going to really cause them a lot of problems going forward.
That's very well put, Felix.
I mean, fact of the matter is, the cockiness is helping them right now. They're fucking swimming in these orders.
Yeah, but that just means we could just stake out the freaking places, and they happen to do a freaking thing in the mountains. They don't have to worry about just law. We can come in and get them too if we want. I don't know. It's hard to watch those things, though. It's hard. Unless you listen for the dynamite to go off.
I mean, it's easy at Plainview. That's one that we can guard up easily. I guess we need to talk to Reno again.
Yeah, see if he'll let us know when they're up that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. Basically, all we do is just ride out looking for smokestacks. And at this point, you find a smokestack, you're finding Solomon's.
Yeah,
I mean, they're only ones that are actively using their drilling license. We still need to send a telegram because we actually want the little lady over there to acquire one, so we can actually start drilling ourselves as well, because it seems like a very lucrative business.
Yep.
In that case, we should definitely find some way to identify y'all before it's too late. You just let me know if you do that.
I mean, in all fairness, we would
just give you
never
the heads
drill
up.
outside New Mexico.
Fair
There's
enough.
no fucking point for us. I've got the distillery right behind, behind it, the one spot. I would not see why I would go anywhere else. I have a storage there.
Yeah,
Out of curiosity, how often can the same spot get used?
It's just, so the thing is, it's resource intensive, so it takes a little bit to get all of the needed resources again. I think you can go right away, but does anyone know if there is like a period of time where the oil doesn't come out the ground?
I'm just kind of curious if it needs to be
so.
every couple weeks, once a month,
No. They were drilling every week at some point. There's literally no...
Yeah, then we definitely wouldn't need anywhere else besides home.
And, I mean, there's also one next to fucking Fort Mercer, so...
Yeah.
We can work that out with the rest of the boys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Trina, we definitely wanted to... I didn't hear the first part of the conversation because I was in my head, but we definitely wanted to come down and work something out to where we can be a little bit more on the same page, because I think we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot, you know what I mean, by bumping into each other and not knowing or whatever. It happens, but at the same time, we don't like it. You know what I mean? We don't like the fact that it was like, oh, because we were like, oh, if anything, hopefully the hateful get it. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh shit, Solomon's, fucking hell.
Right. And oh, if we could at least see each other's, because we always do like a poncho or something for these sorts of things. Just clear each other's outfits so we can recognize each other on the field, something like that. I would love that.
Raven, do you still have your outfit on?
See?
Can you show the poncho?
Out on the table.
You can stand on the table.
That's not what I was trying to do. Shush.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
this
I
is
have seen
always
that
us.
poncho. Yeah.
If you see black and red accents, it's always us.
Is anyone here wearing the poncho we wore?
I was just wearing it right before when I brought you guys up.
Poncho.
The orange and red one. Got
We
you.
may switch it up next time because that one's a bit too common.
Yeah,
I mean,
just let us know.
that's why we went for that one. I mean, not only that, the red contrasts well with the black, and
Mhm.
It contrasts very
So
much with our daily appearance.
we had a moment then where you all were following us across New Mexico and then circled off somewhere else. 'Cause I seen the ponchos there.
Yeah, we seen y'all in passing, and we were so tunnel visioned on a location we was sure that he would be in that we just kept going. But I said howdy, and not one of you said howdy back. And
I don't think I heard you.
Never heard
We
ya.
were a little bit tense at that point because we were on our way to fucking the lagoon or whatever the lake is called.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Follow Lake.
We were also being fucking chased by marshals and WSO. So
Yeah, Law was
Yeah.
all up in our assholes for this one.
Well, unfortunately, the stupid shits in Parisi kind of alerted to stuff going on with their stupid shit down there.
Oh my god. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they went and told them that they were looking for someone and everything. I mean, they basically went and told the idiots
Yeah, they
exactly.
tipped off exactly what was going on in that brief conversation.
Yeah, they were not subtle at all. That was disappointing to watch, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here, I'm gonna give you all a little something as thanks for coming out here.
Gracias.
I mean, it's also good to see our friends, right?
Hell yeah.
Always.
Mhm.
On good occasions.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll be nice if next time we can meet up and actually remember what happened.
I mean,
Sorry.
this would be very wise, and then at least have one group with papers in their hands. That would also be better.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Not for you, Marty.
Wow. Okay. It's kind of rude, but it's fine.
Thank you.
I was
thank you.
surprised about the low numbers that showed up, though.
Yeah, me too. It was different than what I expected.
I mean, I guess it's a little bit early for the constituents. I guess the roofers were a little bit divided.
Yeah,
I saw
have
them
Rufus-
standing around
thanks, Trina.
in Armadillo.
Have they done any one of these?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have.
Yeah. They were.
They were on the
boats,
island,
Or on the
yeah.
island, yeah.
Yeah. I saw them there.
But
I
again,
see.
right? That's where we and them engaged in
Yeah.
the fucking firefight, I think.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm pretty sure we engaged with them in a firefight as well on the island one.
Yeah. I mean, at first
Oh,
we
yeah.
had it out with the Solomons, and we shitted on them pretty bad because we only had 3.
That's exactly our situation. We shot down the Solomons, and then we found the Ruthless and got into a
Wait,
fight with them.
So where the fuck were you guys then? Because we came from behind them with a boat. We saw them pass, and then they went to the island, and then we slowly drifted out.
You guys must have found them like after they came back, you know, because we shot them down as they were trying to like cross an island like towards the end, and then they must have come back. And
Oh, so we stranded them on the island, right? They had a boat. We opened up on them, and they panicked, and the boat disappeared, and they were stuck on that island. So we held them on the island for a long
The
time.
boat
okay.
may
That was
or
you
may not have
guys.
allegedly
Yeah.
caught on fire.
That was
Yeah, we shot the
guys.
crap out of them for a while. They got so I'm sure they got pretty
We
upset
were taking
about
shots on them on that island too, while like there was confusion. But they tried to cross to our island, and yeah, we laid them out.
Well, I figured if I couldn't get the headshot, I'd try to
I
catch
love
them
it.
on fire, and it almost worked.
Look us
Yeah.
unintentionally working on the same people.
it. Yeah, no, that's good. But
I
Yeah,
mean, the
no.
sad part is that they woke up again, and then
Yeah.
we're right in time for the big finale. So that's
Exactly.
I think they need to do something about that. I get it; it sucks for if you no longer can participate, but
hmm
Yeah. And that one was another one where it seems like rules were allowed to be bent that we wasn't aware of. Things like having an extra set of people waiting off to the side.
Yeah, we understood that
Yeah.
it was if you all went down, you could come back, but
Not
having
having
extra
people jump into the party. Yeah. Like I mean, I don't know. I heard that the constituents had like a whole brigade of people sitting at the
Mhm.
manor just waiting, like waves
Yeah, they
going in
did.
when they needed it.
That's what I heard as well. And yeah, it just seems like every time there's some bending that has allowed people to get a leg up. At least, at the very least, we can control this much, and we can be friendly to our friends.
Yeah, that would be great.
I mean, would the government complain about the people not shooting each other?
No.
I mean, they
Because-
can't
I-
force us to shoot, right?
Exactly.
I don't
They
believe so.
can't. And I believe, and unless they say otherwise, we can work out a deal where we split the prize or whatever. Why do we care about that? We can have
Mhm.
fun and enjoy it, both of us. I don't see the government saying, "Oh, you can't do that," because I mean, originally in the first one, the attack on the fort, that's how it was. You could team up and split stuff if you want. You know what I mean? That was all about that.
Mm-hmm. And this is one of those times where, like, we would assume, since it wasn't specifically allowed in the rules, we might assume, like, oh, it's not allowed. But considering that you're able to get up from being unconscious and just run right back into the fray, all of a sudden, I have a feeling that a lot of rules just don't apply in these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm sick of trying to read people's minds, and I'm sick of obeying rules that don't exist. And at the very least, the one thing that I can't do is not shoot my friends. So I'm really glad that you came out here
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, I mean, the Tony felt right. I personally think if they give us a set of rules, right, then these rules need to supersede whatever rules are already in place,
Mhm.
right? And if there's no rules for it, it just defaults to the rules that we already know.
Yeah. If there's something that is allowed, it has to be stated in the rules, or else which.
I
Why
mean, but
even make a rule set?
If you tonic someone up, you can't re-engage. If
Mhm.
there's no rule in this specific rule set, then that's still the old rule applies. And
Exactly.
I mean,
That's what I assumed.
We've been playing by that, but they haven't. You know what I mean? That's the
Mhm.
thing. So I think that if they're allowed to get away with it, I mean, I hate to say it, but they're going to break the rules or bend the rules. I mean, it's not fair to us that that we're trying to abide by them, and then we're just being punished because we're we're not able to continue forward or whatever it might be that's keeping us from going further.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It just seems like
Yep.
some people are able to bend rules and get away with it, and do things that shouldn't be physically possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're just expected to be okay with that? No, if they can do it, we can do it.
yeah,
Mhm.
no, as if they clearly mentioned if we can, then obviously we're gonna use it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go on about the fucking rules for ages.
know.
Yeah.
About these fucking plans that they got, though, we know where they need to go.
Yeah, I say
Do
we
we want to stake them out?
I say so. I say, what do we have to lose? I mean, we might as well take advantage that we know they're going to be at some places at certain times.
Mhm.
I mean, it's really up to everybody else, but I just don't think that they should continue to reap the rewards fully.
Yeah.
No,
honestly.
I agree.
Well, I'm game for whatever. Just tell me when and where.
Yeah. Oh, what location are we talking about here?
Well, it's going to be either Ansburg, Plainview, or Mount Hagen.
Oh, so once they don't have to like turn in the orders, they just use them
No,
there?
have you used the new orders yet?
Nah.
So we
Okay.
got okay, go ahead, Sally.
Yeah, we got the first batch because we still had the order things, right?
Stupidest fucking thing ever. Sorry.
So we just went to Mount
Fun.
Hagen, read the telegram carefully, and that's when everything started.
Ah, okay.
So basically, they have a mission already that they can just go choose. I mean, it's
No,
specific
it
to a
says it.
location. Yeah, it's
It's
specific to a
the
location. But I think when they get them in these things, they get so many of them, right? So they get one or two from each location or one location. You know what I mean? They get like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we just need to catch them while they're there.
Yep.
And we already know that the people that have these orders ain't no friends of ours, so it's
Yep.
pretty easy to
Well, I mean,
differentiate there.
I think if we couldn't get them in like the situations like today, we can get them in other ways.
After the
you know?
fact. Yep.
Yep.
The only thing we do have to be mindful is I believe now law is notified every time. So we got to be wary that when we're coming in to scoop them up, that law might be shortly behind us.
Correct. I know that
Oh, so
because I kept hearing.
There's not a tripwire thing anymore?
I don't think so. I think law gets notified every time now for some reason.
The tripwire might delay the notification, but I mean, we'd have to fucking test. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, and I've heard that. I just heard the repeated spanking of the bastards by the law, which was absolutely hilarious.
When
I mean, they got
last time we
Kelly's
did it,
orders.
we got fucked royally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they took every freaking high angle they could get and just sat there.
Was it Coulter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
Coulter,
It was worse. That was
10
the worst.
guys, I think.
Yeah.
That's. I've heard that spot is really difficult to get away with when law comes.
But like I said, that means that we can stake out. Obviously, Plainview is very close by. We hear something. Coulter, we might have some people that we can rely on if they hear the explosion go off. The one here in Annisburg, or the one in Annisburg, obviously, we're pretty far away. I don't know how we would notify about that one, but we can definitely keep an eye out for their asses. Because, I mean, we also can see when they ride in, 6 deep, we know they're up to something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so their cockiness is their downfall, right? It's when they were doing this whole order stuff, and yes, I'm just gonna say that they were doing it, because I don't care at them anymore, is I believe Felix and a few others caught them at Mount Hagen. And there was one guy sitting on his fucking golden Turkoman with the same bridle and the same saddle as Tommy Solomon, and they were playing dumb, as if we're stupid, as if we don't know who the fuck is dumb enough to ride a golden Turkoman and be that guy.
Well, it's not even that bad. I saw them earlier in the day. They were coming from Plainview. They rode by me, and Tommy said shalom as he rode by. All 6 of them. So he didn't know it was me because I was in the wild, but he still was dumb enough to say, his catchphrase. So yeah, it was made pretty obvious early on, but what can you do?
Yeah.
And who was it again? Was it William? Oh yeah, we had William posting posters with the order message on it. That was funny as well in Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Come on, amigo.
And now so many times they just happen to have things work out so well in their favor. Like I heard at the fight night event, one of the fighters wasn't even part of their 12. That's what I'm saying about some people being able to bend rules that I didn't even know could be bent.
They got. I mean, I was gonna say it was close for the fight night because we went up against them, right? And
that fight night was close.
We only had 3 or 4 people that we came with. We didn't have a full group or whatever. I don't know. Maybe we had like one short or whatever it was.
No, we had 4.
Did we? No, we circled 2 people, right? You went twice.
No, I had to go twice because we were fighting Julio.
For the tide break,
yeah,
like Trina.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, they didn't have it easy. They almost lost. It was pretty close from what I heard as far as people falling down.
Mm-hmm.
But those type of things are just frustrating because It just seems like they're in the right place at the right time every time it needs to be that way.
Yeah, exactly. All we
I
can
mean,
do
it's-
is keep doing our best for now.
To be honest, right? It's not really hard to be in the right place in the right time.
Yeah, exactly. Especially considering that we know the 3 places to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And banks payouts are ass right now, as are stores. I got nothing better to do, and I've got a lot of rage in my heart.
Gotcha.
Say you're hateful.
Yeah,
there you
you
go.
could say that. Yeah,
That hateful builds up in you, right?
yeah. So got me a perfectly good target.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Trina, just on a funny note, I know we were talking not too long ago in Armadillo about one of our friends terrorizing the Solomons. He was having fun at it for a while. We went and actually bumped in. I don't know why we had to go through Solomon Town, but Tommy saw us. We were picking up something or doing something there, and Tommy saw us and pulled me and Gonzalo aside and was pretty scared that this group of terrorists came in and freaking lit up his town and terrorized them all day. They were on lockdown. He was scared shitless, pretty much. He said. I mean, he
Yeah, they
said
kind
that.
of traced Larry back to me, but we managed to push him off in time.
Yeah, it's interesting how someone's got so much favor and yet so many enemies. Kind of very similar to the whole Gene Kelly situation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Have you heard anything about that? I guess he's not around anymore, huh? Because I don't think.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I don't know if he's even employed at the whatchamacallit anymore, the oil fields.
All failed. Nah, he ain't.
Thingy, what's it called?
Went on a trip.
Ah,
He went on a personal trip or a forced trip?
That's a good question.
yeah, no.
I hope, whatever it is, I hope to never see his fucking face again. The G in Gene Kelly stood for gatekeep. And I don't know how that man was able to have access to so many things that he could gatekeep because, good God, the fucking entire oil economy of the Commonwealth was suffering while he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always fun, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I remember Thorne and Hartcliffe talking about these guys, and they were loathing them when they wouldn't. So Thorne and Hartcliffe demanded the price for the oil, and then they were like, "No, we're only paying this much," and then they wouldn't even meet them halfway, and basically it came to the point where they wouldn't just do any deals with any Mexicans. It's kind of, especially when there's only one fucking location on the map, right? You cannot do that. There's no
You
way.
can't. You absolutely can't. That's, I mean, like, Belle's the only beekeeper, right? Only
Sorry.
bee owner.
Continue.
If she went around making enemies the way that man did, and denying honey to people just because she didn't like them, because she herself robbed them and then didn't like them anymore, that would be enough to make her lose the apiary.
Yeah, most definitely. As soon as you gatekeep something, then the government steps in and they start getting annoying about it. But unless you have a very beautiful voice and are liked by certain people, I guess.
Yeah, seriously. But anyways, it's about to be storm. I'm kind of winding down for the night, and I think I'm gonna have to pass out pretty soon.
No worries, Trina.
That's very good. I have a feeling, like I have a hunch, right, that some of your amigos might be awake after storm.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, you're welcome to hang out on the island, and if you want anything from the sleep, good God, put the knife away. You've got a baby on your chest.
No, she likes knives. Don't worry about it.
I bet she does. You know what? When she gets old enough to hold one of them play bows, just let me know, because I always have some kid-sized bows with little tiny toothpick arrows that they can shoot.
Oh, that's
Nice.
cute.
Yeah,
I was
the
personally
kids love
thinking
them.
about the miniature Molotovs, but I guess
Okay, not the
The
Molotovs.
cleanup on
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna have
Well,
to say
it-
we're nixing the Molotovs.
What do you mean? I bought the little bottles already. You can fill with the explosives and just you can just toss them.
Yeah. What? You
hey,
got
come
the
on,
little bottles.
she's an Ortega, right? She's gonna love fucking Mexican barbecues. What can
Yeah,
you say?
okay, it's fair.
That
Can you
sounds
at
fucking
least
amazing.
wait until she can like?
Hey Trina, that's a new menu
You
item. That
have to
shit
start
looks
them
awesome.
young, hon.
Oh, but that's
What,
young
the serpent
enough. Okay,
sticks?
Mm-hmm.
walk.
Okay,
How about
Oh,
walk?
I'm glad you
What about
like
Okay,
it.
walk?
walking
Can we
sounds
do
Yeah.
That is
great.
awesome. Did you that's a new item to the restaurant or the
I
saloon?
love you too.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, I'll ask Trina something too while we're here.
I'm so
Mhm.
glad you like
'Cause I
it.
would
Go
think
on
we
and
should-
run.
It's
I was gonna say, should we
yeah,
have our
it's-
fat night
the strange
Wednesday
thing
or
Oh,
about
Wednesday,
it,
yeah.
though, is it comes with
Go
the
ask.
stick, right? You put it on a
Before
little
she
wooden stick.
runs off.
Where does the stick go?
Oh, Trina,
Yeah. What's
to
up?
ask you this before you knock out. We were thinking about having our little brawl fight night.
I would just like to note I hate cutting through these stalks because of the snakes. Ancient noodles. I swear, when I cut through there, they're hunting me, not me hunting them.
After the 1 p.m. So I have nightmares until 5 p.m.
Words, son.
Use the word. Shut up. I'm speaking. I got nightmares. So if it were to take place, it'd probably be after that 7 p.m. storm.
That's really late for Trina though because she's
Oh, is it
up
late
much
too?
earlier.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
So should we
she's-
have it at? Oh